lunch. Whew, lunch is awesome. Lunch is very different than elementary school, and I would say it's different mainly because there's more choices. When you get to the lunchroom, you have two main options. Your first option is to bring cold lunch. If you like bringing your own lunch, you're welcome to bring your own lunch. We have microwaves that you can warm stuff up in. And then the other thing that we have is hot lunch. And there's so many options for hot lunch, a lot more options than in elementary school. I'll just name off a few options. There's pizza, there's chicken patties, there's hamburgers, there's cheeseburgers, there is a build your own sandwich bar, there is a nacho bar, which is wonderful, and I often frequent the nacho bar. There's kind of your traditional Chartwell's like meal, at Thanksgiving they do a Thanksgiving dinner type thing. It might be some kind of casserole. So there's that section. There is a la carte items, all different kinds of really cool drinks, and there's a yogurt machine. It's a frozen yogurt machine. There's chips, there's cookies, there's a big fruit and vegetable bar that you can take anything from. Tons of choices for lunch. After lunch, though, when you get done with your lunch, you get the choice of going out to recess if you want. If you don't want to go out to recess, you don't have to. You can just stay in the lunchroom and kind of hang out if you want. Otherwise, you can also go out for recess and spend your time out there with your friends. Well, the other thing about lunch is you can sit wherever you'd like. So there's no assigned tables for certain houses or certain groups or anything like that. You can sit wherever you like, unless you are missing something. Like if you're missing homework, you might have to go sit at a table or sit in a room and work on your homework because your teacher asked you to be there. Or if we're having behavior problems, there is a certain table where we go and we reflect and we fill out a sheet of paper for you to reflect on behavior. Other than that, lunch and recess is pretty straightforward. The other recess that you might do in the day is with your advisory or your house, and they would choose what time that is. Some of the advisory groups do it during the morning, some do it in the afternoon, depending on their schedule. And that recess could take place in two different locations, up to the teacher as well. So it could take place in the bowl or the front of the school, like where you would do it at lunch, or it could take place in the back of the school. In the back of the school, we have a big tennis court, and the tennis court has basketball hoops, and the kids really like that. And then next to the tennis court, there's a big area of grass that you can play on too. And we have equipment, basketballs, footballs, volleyballs, and whatnot that we can bring out to play at recess. And that recess is usually around like 15 minutes about. I think the lunch recess is more like 20 minutes. So you'll have those two recesses in a day.